this fool is talking about suspect being in PC, right? But his Brazilian Jiu-jitsu accolades are low-key considered in PC as well. He's like in PC MMA.
Okay, I personally think that the narratives about his black belt being up for debate are sketchy. From what I saw,
Adam's not going anything. That point and shoot says, "What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all?" Was Trapper tapping NT and then trapping his network back in the same, like Cracker said, her IT, and then trapping his network. Start getting HQs, start getting Alagito. You're not finna get nobody to Alagito, big dog. Tap in with the tap in. Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that comment, hit that get subscribe, notification bell, hit all. Stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, notification bell, hit all. Finish up into this content kind of man, tap in with the tap in. If you ain't tapped in with that, get tap in. Adam speaks on Almighty Suspect getting dissed by Brandon. Let's get into it. Let's go.
the claims that are being made are basically like there are fake black belts being issued, or black belts that basically don't necessarily say that you're an elite jiu-jitsuist. I don't think there's anything to indicate that his gym or his sensei or whatever the it is that he got his black belt from. I don't see any reason to believe that his is not in any way valid.
No, I mean, like, this fool's competing in I think one of the
Now Les is switching up his whole tone. Got it.
competitions he won was in Dubai. Like, he's going all across the world. Like, there's obviously some credence and credit. I don't know about.
I didn't watch his response to the video that you're speaking of, but I think that what we need is we need to do a real deep dive. We need to actually do like an undercover operation at his jiu-jitsu school.
Is that like stolen valor if you fake that?
Yeah,
You need to attend classes for like a year so we can.
There's no way that Brandon could be as public of a figure as he is, and somebody wouldn't have came out by now with actual documentation showing that he's lying.
Really have like hidden camera footage of, we need to Project Veritas it.
It's basically the same way they tried to do Tariq Nasheed, you feel me, and verify his museum. You feel me? We're going to verify it's only right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it would be a crime if we didn't turn up every last stone.
Gotta get to the bottom of this.
Y'all want to come to the bottom of Brandon's jiu-jitsu, but what about wax paperwork? It seems like that's a way more interesting thing to go into.
In terms of figuring out the black belt.
You know what's the first thing Brandon told me when he met me?
What?
The first thing Brandon told me was I dopped him up. He's like, damn, you even dop like a Mexican. That's the first
Are
thing
you
he told
serious?
me. That's the first thing he told me. I was like, bro, you don't even know my name.
Well, Mexicans do kind of got a special dap where they clap and fist bump. It's like the hand smack and the fist bump. Every black person in LA know that that's a Mexican handshake.
It's so tight.
And if you from LA, you know that that's a Mexican handshake. And if you a Mexican, you know that that's a Mexican handshake. It ain't racial, bro. It's what it is.
There are few people as focused on one thing than him and race. And he will say, Adam, you don't understand. My people were brought here. I get it, for sure. But I just have never met anybody with a one-track mind like that. That's probably how people feel about me when it comes to sex.
That's a better thing to be. It's a way better thing to be, to me at least. What do you feel like? Okay, because something was brought up amongst our our squad today.
Sure.
About the possibility of having a pod with Brandon and Suspect again together. Do you think that there's ever a chance of them being in a room together and it not being explosive and then being able to have an exchange that's worth watching? Or is that just like not a retarded thing to even try to attempt?
I just think that,
I think that's something that you guys probably shouldn't stay away from and not try to attempt.
Okay, it's already been made clear. The last 2 times that they've been on camera together, they basically tried to fight each other. We have no reason to believe that it wouldn't go the same way next time.
Yeah.
And even beyond that, at least one person has proven that they're capable of spitting and attempting to stab the other person.
Well,
if anything, relations are worse now. There's been nothing that has happened that has made us think that this has gone in a positive direction in any way. And we already know that they, tend to argue in a style that is not really even listenable, since, Brandon tends to just talk talk for like 15-minute blocks, and if you interrupt him, he tells you
These
that.
are the facts.
Yeah, you know, he'll, if you interrupt him at all, he'll tell you that you're not letting him talk.
Yeah.
And then Suspect, meanwhile, will just keep repeating himself over and over and over while you talk.
I think Suspect is more down to like have a I think he's willing to put it down more than Brandon is at this point. I feel like.
Well, first of all, the biggest issue in my view of this is that
Almighty's like a little girl. Like when he doesn't get his way, he literally throws a tantrum. He says it because my feelings, my emotions, I can't control my emotions. Like he'll say that he can't control his emotions. He's like a 5th grade girl crying, can't get her way.
Suspect is currently fighting a case, right? He's out on bail.
That's true.
So if something were to go left, there could be potentially
This is my
really
thing.
bad ramifications, consequences.
A lot of people in our orbit have home streaming setups where they can tap in and we can do a Discord call and we don't have to be in the same room. Just watched Taylor Swift do, you know, arguably probably like one of the biggest podcasts of all time, and it was done remotely and they didn't seem to have any problem. I just watched Anthony Fantano interview some homosexual.
None of these niggas are Taylor Swift. None of these niggas generate as much attention and notoriety as Taylor Swift. So nobody wants to see an Almighty Suspect and Brandon. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody wants to see an Almighty Suspect and Brandon tell a video. They want to see the niggas face to face.
Little Taylor Swift fan for like an hour, and they had perfect symmetry, and they were able to speak to each other without missing a beat. You know, it was very smooth. I don't see why we can't do the same thing in terms of bringing people together on the podcast who might otherwise have issues being around each other. We could probably do a lot more content if we're willing to do stuff remotely. My only problem is that it's like, I don't want to like have Brandon here and then have Suspect be on his iPhone and it's breaking up in his yard or whatever. You know, it's like, I would want him to actually go like to, you know, like Flacco has like a good streaming setup, or any, like we have so many people that we know who like, do you have like a proper setup? Yeah, like we could just like be like, yo, Suspect, you go to his house. Because this is my thing. I would want to hear Brandon goes for 3 minutes, Suspect goes for 3 minutes, and their mic is turned off in between. Because otherwise they're just going to scream over each other and it's pointless. But if we do that, I think it will actually be a way better conversation than if they're in front of each other. Because, I mean, Suspect's just going to yell over him the whole time.
Yeah, I think the mute
And Brandon's just going to filibuster.
Well, yeah, in this instance, the mute button might actually be served really well.
Yeah.
But the point is, like, what are they even discussing at this point? What's the
Exactly.
point? Like, what's the debate?
That's the pointless thing.
What is the point of a Brandon and Almighty Suspect conversation? It's not for what we want to see is them dudes face to face together so Brandon can put his hands on Almighty Suspect. That's what we want to see.
It's because okay, Brandon, you have 3 minutes. Suspect, you are a. Now let me tell you why you're a.
Right?
Like, why would anybody want to see that? Like, that's just pointless. Like, it's interesting watching that kind of argument, like when it first pops up. But like, how are we gonna like try to mandate a serious debate for them to tell each other that they're?
I think that storyline ran its course already. I think it's already at the conclusion of it, and I feel like I don't know. They could just talk about.
Yeah.
It pretty much has, unless they were gonna turn the corner and be able to coexist. That'd be the only thing.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna let you guys talk to each other for the next 2 minutes while I take a piss. I'll be right back.
Yo, shout out to the chat. You're watching the No Jumper Show. Sex talking like Iggy Azalea. No Jumper Show. Share.
All right, man. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal, man. Red Dot.
Or what about when Flacco?
Y'all know the rest, man. Of course, and it's free. Avenue Angel until he's free. We are gone. Wait, I just thought about something. Let me add something to this real quick. You know what no one saw? That trash cypher, big dog. If you read the comments, no one's impressed. No one's impressed. No one wants to do. Nobody wants to be like you, Adams. Nobody heard that cypher and was like, "Oh yeah, this is it right here. This it right here. This the hit right. This the joint right here, big dog. This the one. This the one. This the one. This the one. This the one right here. Yeah. Oh, let me hold on. Shh. Let's fast forward to Flacco's verse. Said no one ever, bro. Said no one ever, bro. Adam, you want some attention? You want to tickle balls? That's what you into, big dog? That's what you into? I'm gonna continue to mention somebody until they mention me back. You have no substance. You're a failing podcast because everything you do is off tearing down and diminishing someone else. FMW, take notes. I know y'all got the ADAM22 platform blueprint, but that ain't working. It's not a sustainable way of doing content. Having a beef and having a fight and tit for tat with somebody every week, it's not a sustainable method. You run out of people to give a fuck about, or you run out of people who give a fuck about you. Then you end up like Adams. Doing no jumper ciphers for 8 minutes, and it's 8 minutes of just pure garbage. The only person who did his thing on there was Young and Hefe. TF Third could have did better. I would have appreciated more bars of him actually rapping instead of trying to game bang, because he could actually gave us something to help that situation. But I digress. With that all being said, if you jumped out the window to go hear that no jumper cipher, let me know. If you know Flacco's whole verse and Adam's whole verse memorized by now because it's so fire, please let me know, man, and I'll do better to be a part of the culture and whatever, because what I think is nobody cared. You know what? Let's see something real quick. Hold on. Let's take it to y'all page real quick. Let me see. Let's see how great this no jumper cipher did. Where is it at? Where is it on the clips page? Where we going? Oh, here it is, right here. Free brick. Let's see how great it did. Produced by you. Shout out to, you know who's the winner? This guy right here. Big W for him. Big shout out to him, to the producer. Big shout out to the producer. Stop this. Flacco got a fake stud of how he let off like this because he had edited in. Brandon did pretty good. You feel me? Straight garbage. Next time, send me the footage. I'll edit for free. Lush was off the buzzball. Nah, B team. Munchie seemed like he was trying to. Munchies, what the hell is this? Munchie did way better. Flacco have the best verse. That's trash. Cypher is fire. Free to break. Hey, somebody likes it. Bro, this Cypher, Amsterdam, blah, blah. That's all for the editor. Said F color corrections. Flacco didn't stutter once because he gets punched in. Lush probably did whatever, blah, blah. Respectfully, out of all these ninjas, and the best for sure. Munchie B should have been better, blah, blah. Adam can rap. Adam has a good ghostwriter. Trap Lord did pretty good. They all sound exactly the same. He said Flacco did his thing. Somebody likes Flacco. We got a Veil verse before. I don't know who Veil is. Oh, that's that nigga on the roof. Blah, blah. I'm out of fentanyl. Cool. Blah, blah, blah. Flacco sound like Maxo Cream. Does not. All these verses besides Young. And so basically, it's pretty much just, this is just satirical, I guess. You guys did it for satire. With that all being said, man, you can't tell me that this right here, you can't tell me that this right here is what's hot in the streets. You can't tell me that. So I get it, Adam. You want my attention and talking about viewership. Well, Trap News Network is arguably a more successful company than No Jumper in this exact moment. If we're talking about percentages and numbers wise, would you rather have 4.9 million and then have 0.4% of viewership, or would you have 28,000 and have 4% of your viewership? Just saying. That all being said, man, y'all know the deal. Finna jump into this Kantiana. ADAM22. I'll jump out of this Kantiana. ADAM22. I don't want to sleep with your wife, bro. I don't. That's not what's interesting to me. I don't want to come sit at your freak factory. I keep saying this though. If you want to come sit with me on Crenshaw and Slauson at Taco Pete's, I would love to have you. But with that all being said, man, red dot to the left, y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angels, please. Free, we go.
Wait. 60 bands on my name. How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you want it, you gon' take it. Stop them freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers when General girl butt naked, the kid touch her is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jala on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock a belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jala got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flacco, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Hear me out though, right? Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, right? Wait though, right? I do want to